Hi, it's Rob Stevenson here, and we're into week 4 of the Winter Wellness Plan, and this is our weekly check-in with our FormScore. And after some feedback, we've decided to make this a dedicated post where you can quickly click on the link to update your score if you don't want to watch this video, or you can use the QR code as we'll present in a second. So it's important that we reflect on our journey, reflect on how we're doing, and the FormScore is one way that we can really keep track of how we're feeling. And I'll remind you of the questions that we ask ourselves as we go into this week. So I'm going to share a screen with you. Bear with me while I do that. So here we go. So form, how are you today? That is the big question. As you can see from my background, I'm a 7 out of 10 today. I'm in good form. Although in recent days, I've been struggling a little bit. I think overtired, some stressful things to deal with. And, I've been as low as a 5 where I had to really prioritize my self-care. But how about you? How motivated are you today? What are your energy levels like? Do tasks and decisions feel easy for you? And how well have you slept? And also with the workouts from Jack, how well have you been exercising recently? And have you been building on those? And this week's all about nutrition. So importantly, how is your diet this week? Is it balanced and nutritious? But are you allowing yourself some treats as well? What about your sense of purpose? How purposeful are you today? And then importantly, how connected are you to friends, to family, to work colleagues, particularly those of us that are in a lockdown situation in the UK and other territories? And then how well are you balancing stress with those moments of recovery? And finances. We'll be looking at how to manage our finances next week in week 5, but how are you feeling about your finances right now? So just reflect on those in a light, curious fashion and think, where might you exist on this scale? And again, I say this all of the time, but it's perfectly normal to be in those 4, 5, 6s out of 10. It's part of being human, certainly part of being human during a pandemic. But if you're a 7, 8 or 9, thinking about what's driving that and how to stay there. If you're on the lower form, how to tweak your form. What do you need to focus on this week? So asking you that question, how are you today? And then if I just flip to the poll, if the technology allows that to happen easier, there we go. Again, what we're going to invite you to do is put your score in by scanning the QR code. So holding your camera over that QR code, totally anonymous. We can't see who's posting what. And put your score in when you can open up the poll and then allow it to come up onto the screen. If you're struggling with the technology, what I'll do is make sure you've got the link to just post it directly in the show notes. Use Chrome as a browser, and then you can just directly go and put your score in. And what we'll do, we'll start to report back on as the scores get populated, how we're doing. But actually, it seems we're on pretty good form for those of us that have completed the week 1 poll, which is great to see. So how are you today? What's your form? Wishing you good form, but if we're struggling, that's absolutely fine. Just think about, do we need to get some help if we're in really low form, or what do we need to do to tweak our lifestyle to give ourselves a boost? So thanks for doing that. Hope you're enjoying the plan as much as Jack and I are enjoying putting it together for you. Stay well, stay connected, and stay on good form. Thank you.